Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long was 1975.
Hey YouTube, Longboys Post 1975 and welcome back to another Fat Friday video, a semi-regular series of videos. Really Dave, after 5 weeks, a semi-regular series of videos where I take a look at some of the interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. Yeah, apologies to all three of you who actually watched this series of videos that I haven't done one of these in 5 weeks. I haven't done one since that scarily spicy pizza from Iceland. But yeah, I just took a few weeks off from doing this series of videos. Bottom line is, just wasn't feeling like doing them when it was hot still. And it was hot right up. My mouth is watering already. It's been 5 weeks and Pavlov's dogs still work their magic. Yeah, it was hot right up to the end of September, and me and cooking and shit like that in summer in hot weather, well, you know my thoughts on that. And also apologies for how shite the light is in here, but since the clocks officially go back tonight and we're officially going to be into, you know, winter time. And before anyone says it, yes, I am aware that October is not the start of winter, but my point is, light's going to get shit from here on in, and this is what I'm working with. Anyway, it is now October, it is now cool, and yeah, so I'm gonna kick straight back into this series of videos. I'm gonna try and streamline them a bit as well and stop waffling so much bollocks and shit like that. If only because it makes me making these videos, because I know you wouldn't think this from looking at my garbage production, a complete pain in the ass. But Fat Friday is back. Hopefully someone will watch it. Anyway, interesting things that happened this week. Only one interesting thing happened this week. Well, there were a lot of interesting things that happened this week thanks to our communist overlords completely fucking up the country. But the one I want to talk about is, yeah, it was my 50th birthday. I've had a YouTube channel in February for 15 years. I started making videos when I was 35. I'm now 50. I have no idea where that came from. I remember, you know, just like it was yesterday, making my I'm a 40-year-old gamer. I woke up today to find I'd become a 40-year-old gamer vlog, and that was 10 years ago. I'm like, wow. And then this just came out of absolutely nowhere, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little odd. I don't know what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to dress, how you're supposed to act, what happens to your music taste, you know, the movies you watch. What the fuck do you do when you're 50? So I'm going to carry on making Fat Friday videos. Just because I can. I am incredibly backed up as well. By the way, how is... Yes, it's preheated like a boss. Yeah, I'm completely backed up. I have months and months worth of stuff. What was that? Ghosts. Months and months and months and months worth of stuff in my freezer. I've got a whole bunch of those Pepper X products to try, but I'm not gonna lie, they slightly intimidate me. So yeah, I'm good on that front. I've got a couple of scarily spicy Iceland ranges as well that I have not tried. Most people who follow me on Facebook, I'm dying here, will know what I've got and how incredibly backed up I am. But I thought I'd break myself back into this series of videos in a nice, leisurely, easy fashion. Hang on, thumbnail. So, I was in ALDI the other day and I was looking in their chilled section and I was looking to see what curries they had. And I came across this. And it's a pie, it's a chill pie, obviously, because it was in the chilled section. And it's puff pastry topped Philly cheesesteak style pie. I struggle saying Philly cheesesteak. I want to say chili feed steak, but there we go. It's made by Crestwood, and it's got a hidden centre, which, to be perfectly honest, a couple of things wrong with that. Don't all pies have a hidden centre? And also, isn't a hidden centre obsolete when you show said hidden center on the front of the box, or puts a description of the product. I know, I'm whining. Anyway, I'm new. And yeah, the traffic lights don't look too good, and it's suitable for freezing. So, I like a pie. I do like a pie. I like a pucker pie. In fact, when we get a little bit nearer to Crimbo, I got this bad boy. Although you could argue that this is not a pie, as it has no base. But, easy, I do like a pie. So, I thought, hell, I love Philly cheesesteak. It's not really something that you get in this country. You may stumble across an American diner that's basically owned by, you know, English people, and they might have an American themed menu, and you might get a Philly cheesesteak, dying just talking about it. But I've never ever seen one. I haven't had one for about, I think the last one I had was in Chicago of all places, which was the last time I was in America, in 2006. And so basically, I'm sure everyone knows what it is, but it's like, is it like a hoagie bun, or a sub roll, and it's, you know, seasoned beef with cheese, obviously, and peppers and onions. So I thought, do you know what? I can live with that in a pie. Do you know what? I can definitely live with that in a pie. So anyway, I'm doing this the right way. I'm going to get it in the oven before I jump on the other shit. Right, so the description is short crust pastry base filled with marinated beef, 24%. Here's the cool bit though. Semi-hard cheese and mature cheddar cheese, pepper and onion, topped with short crust, or puffed pastry. I can't read. There's the ingredients if you want to. But basically, peppers, onion, 24%. It's not a massive amount of beef, but come on, it's a pie. It was $1.65 though. That's the thing I will say. Well, pucker pies are £2, and your average supermarket ones are around about £2. So $1.65. They did also have a bunch of other ones that, this was the only one that took my fancy. There was one, and I had to Google the price because I didn't keep a receipt, and I did a reasonably big shop. And apparently everyone was really excited for it, which is hidden center garlic chicken. Is that basically a chicken Kiev in a pie? But no, I looked at all of them. I can't remember what they're off the top of my head apart from that garlic chicken one, creamy garlic chicken. And I thought, yeah, this is the only one that I'm absolutely interested in because it's a chili feast steak. See what I did there? Here's what annoys me though, right? So why am I doing it in the oven? I hear you say because you've got an air fryer. Right, well, it gives you the oven instructions, which is fine. 170 degrees Celsius, for we care not for the Fahrenheit. You know Ross doesn't care for the Fahrenheit. I think you do, that's right. Robert says hello. Hello. 30 to 33 minutes, and then we don't care for the rest because I've got a fan assisted oven. Then it just says air fryer. This product is I know I say this every time, but it really fucking pisses me off. This product is air fryer suitable. Please consult your manual. No, because manuals don't work like that. Your air fryer doesn't have every single fucking product listed. You know, especially when you're a new one. It certainly doesn't have frozen fucking pies in there, or chilled pies in this case. So that's just lazy. Either do your fucking homework and work out what it is, or don't say anything. Because part of my brain says, I could just bang it in the air fryer for 200 degrees Celsius, because everything should be at 200 degrees Celsius, for 20 minutes. But I really don't want to fuck this up. So, let's have a look at the product, and then we're going to bang it in that there oven. Apparently it's outgrown ooh, hello, its tray. It's got some sort of topping going on the top. It just smells of pastry, to be fair. But yeah, do you know what, 160? It's 200 grams as well. Yeah, I think that's right for 160. Almost got me. Where's the bacon tray? Oh, there's the bacon tray. Right, so in you go. And it is 3:25. I have had something to eat today. Excuse me, Winnie Pops. I had scrambled egg, cheesy scrambled egg with hot sauce on toast for breakfast. Then for lunch I had 2 bacon and cheese turnovers, you know, like the Greggs ones, but I bought the Iceland's ones. It's Saturday, you know, it's Friday technically. It's my shit day, alright? So, yeah, so this is, well, we'll see how I feel. If I'm still hungry after this, I'll have a big fuck all plate of chips with beans and egg, because I do like beans, eggs and chips. That's what I had on my birthday for my birthday tea. Anyway, let's get the stopwatch going. Right, so 30 minutes, so basically 5 to 4. Anyway, do I have anything new in Crisp Corner? Yes, I do, sadly. Don't buy these, they're shit. Okay, they're $1.75 in Tesco's. There's a whole range of them. It's like Walker's new, you know, flavours of the world. So you got Japan and you got sticky teriyaki. It's like eating licorice. It's nasty as shit. So disappointed with that. They've also got a beef Wellington one, which just tastes like beef. They've got a mental cheese one, which is the bitterest tasting crisp I've ever had. The what was it? Masala chicken. That was alright, and I think that might be about it. But yeah, I mean, if your mileage varies, by all means tell me, but yeah, don't be going near those fucking things. They're nasty. However, this is not a crisp, but I saw this today in Morrison's, and it was only £1.50, which for Morrison's, to be perfectly honest, it's a fucking bargain. It's 200 grams, it's savoury, that's why it's in Crisp Corner. Nens, that's the break, Marmite and cheese oatcakes. Some of that in your life. Marmite and cheese savoury oatcakes. I might do that in, oh hello son, my Marmite playlist. I might not, I don't know. I feel that I can't promise anything after 5 weeks. Anyway, and this is themed to this, so we're going somewhere. Do I have anything new in Eddie's Bar? Welcome to Eddie's Bar. There's a few new things in here, but it's been so long, I can't remember if I've talked about them or not. There was, what was one I saw earlier on today? No, you're old. I'm old too as well. See what I did there? I don't know, maybe I imagined it. What's that one? No, I've done. Never mind. I'll shut up now. But what I do know is new in here is this. Marks and Spencer's. It's caramel sauce and Marmite. But Dave, you hate sweet food. Yes, I do hate sweet food. But this has Marmite in it. And I've had this for a while and I have not tried it. And I've struggled to think what I should put it on. I put it on Facebook and everyone's saying put it on ice cream. But I'm like, but I don't like it fucking ice cream because, you know, I'm normal. So I'm wondering if it can go on those. But yeah, so, I mean, what an odd concept. But then this is the Marmite thing, isn't it? What an odd concept. So anyway, I will definitely be trying this at some point. Maybe on crumpets, maybe on those oatcakes. Maybe I should get a white stick. I don't know. But there was no way I was passing that up simply because it's Marmite. Right, anyhow, I'm going to fuck off next door for 25 minutes. I don't know what's on telly, but I do know a new series of Mortimer and Whitehouse Gone Fishing started last night on BBC. So I'm wondering if on iPlayer that means the whole series is, this will be the 8th season, the whole series is available to watch, because I do like Mortimer and Whitehouse Gone Fishing. It's basically the only good thing that the BBC makes. Anyway, see you in a bit. Right, well, it is 5 to 4, it's also 5 to 4 on the clock. My mouth just turned into a tap. I can't smell pastry, I can't smell any form of savoury or seasoned meat, but I can smell cheese, of all things. So, you know, that promises something, I would say. So let's get this bad boy out and see what it looks like. Easy. Did he get away with it? I think he did. And its appearance looks completely and utterly unchanged. But to be fair, oops, sorry. this has already been cooked once, hasn't it? So and he did it. Right, you can go in here and complete back of finesse there. Let's cut this bad boy open. I really don't know what to expect here. I mean, I'm not expecting this to move the fucking earth or anything, because it only cost £1.65, but oh, I fucking shat my pants then. Well, the pastry's really crispy. Ooh, ooh, look at that. This is gonna burn like a motherfucker, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Wow. While I could argue I would like more filling, I can go recycling. Is that accurate? Yeah, while I could argue I would like more filling, we've got cheese and we've... am I leaking at the back? Don't know. Don't know. We've got some form of beef. Yeah, so let's try this bad boy. Right, going to need a fire extinguisher of choice, which we're back with the ALDI Vive Diet Lemonade, which I said is, you know, it's up there. It's up there for, you know, budget, diet, supermarket knockoff lemonade. I just wish they'd fucking spend a little bit of money or something on the guy who designs the package. This, though, no, it still smells of cheese. But I am going to need some napkins, I feel. It's been a while since I've done this. Oh, I'm absolutely ravenous now. Right, go on. I'm going to burn myself like a fucker, aren't I? Oh well. Needs must. Needs will. Right, let's try the big side because it's still in one piece. But, what was it called? Philly cheesesteak. Look, look. Pie. Excuse me. Pig. Right. First things first. Can you see that? Oh, we had some seasoning in there. Right, it's really, really, really nice pastry. It's really, really crunchy, firm. And yeah. Let's see if we can get some of a mouthful of just the beef. Oh, hang on. That was a pepper. This is not an easy one to eat. Right, I'm getting onions. I'm definitely getting peppers. I'm definitely looking like a gluttonous fuck. The beef's got a bit of taste, but it could use more seasoning. But it's nice. Oh, hang on. I mean, it was never gonna. It doesn't have the consistency of a cheesesteak, does it? However, it does taste rather nice. That was my first piece of cheese. you can see it is hard cheese, so it melts, but not completely. Oh, look at it. All cheese, baby. I just don't know. Bollocks. Man down. This is the problem with all pies like this. Like pucker, excuse me, pig, and stuff like that. I don't know how exactly you're supposed to eat it. My guess would be pop the top off, eat it like a yoghurt, and then eat the pastry secondly. Excuse me. Palate cleanse. But is it going to, Windy Pops, is it going to change your life? God no. Is it the best quality beef in the world? Certainly not. Does it have taste? Yeah, it tastes alright. There you go. Big ass pepper. Do you see that? There's a chunk of steak. I say steak. It's pretty much the stuff you get in the Gangsters. The best bit is cheese. I'm going to round up before I make myself look like a complete gluttonous fuck. Crestwood, hidden centre, Philly cheesesteak style pie. Do you know what? I've had better pies, I've had worse pies. Solid pie, absolutely solid pie. Is it a Philly cheesesteak? No, it's basically a Gangster's wrap, excuse me, Winnie Pops, but with a really, really nice cheese centre on top of the entry level beef, if you know what I mean. Would I have this again? Absolutely, definitely. Here's the thing you got to remember. What do you fucking expect for £1.65? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, pleasantly surprised with this. It just, how do you eat it? If anyone regularly, and by that I mean more regularly than me, eats a lot of pucker pies, how do you eat them? How do you eat them? But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at that. It's not going to change your life, but it's a solid pie, and it's £1.65. Anyways, always I love to know things, especially if you've had that. There is a little bit of a kick to the seasoning as well, by the way. A little bit of kick. I'm not saying it's hot, but it's got a seasoned level of spice in there for sure. But yeah. So if you've had that, I'd love to know what you think, especially if you've tried any of these other pies, and do you recommend a good pie by another brand? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.